If you have a piece of paper handy, please grab it now. You'll also want something to write with. Okay, so paper and pen or pencil to write with. It's a challenge. I am going to give you the first sentence for the text, and I'd like you to just listen the first time through for comprehension, right? This is from the interviewer Lulu Garcia Navarro. This is our sentence. In the children's picture book, Watercress, a young girl is driving with her parents when they spot watercress growing by the side of the road. Now, that was one sentence. For those of you who know the juicy sentence strategy, which I'm not going to get into, you know that that's a juicy sentence. It is a complex sentence. So step one, I would just have you share the meaning with your partner at this point. What did you understand? We'd talk about it, make sure everyone understands it. Step two of this process, text reconstruction, is that I will read it again. I'd like you to write as many words and phrases in the order that they appear that you can as I read this in natural voice. I'm not going to slow it way down. You won't be able to write the whole sentence, but write as much as you can in chunks. Here we go. In the children's picture book, Watercress, a young girl is driving with her parents when they spot watercress growing by the side of the road. And Antoinette, you bet, I just repeated it there, and I'll repeat it again, don't worry. Because at step two, you just had a chance to write down anything that you could catch from that text. And now step three, we're going to do in the chat. But step three looks like what you see in the picture. Step three is that students are going to compare their notes. So what I'd love for you to do is drop in the chat any chunks of language from that first sentence that you were able to write down. Thank you, Nadia. That's exactly what I want. Young girl with parents driving, spot watercress outside by road. Perfect. Drop those in the chat. We're going to learn from each other. In the children's book, picture book. Good. Missed the first, driving with the parents on the road, side of the road. This is great. When they spot, children picture book, growing. Yes, yes, yes. Please grab from the chat. This is as if you're working with your partner now. You're grabbing from the chat, add to yours. So you're getting notes from your partner. Okay, perfect. Spot the watercress by the side of the road, alongside the road. Girl embarrassed, stop the car. This is great. Saw watercress. Oh my goodness. In the children's picture book, we have got so much of it already there. This is beautiful. All right. That's step three. The students have just interacted just like you did in the chat. I'm listening in and they're comparing notes. And here's a question for you. What I saw in the chat is that somebody said picture book, another person had children's book, another person had children's picture book, right? And you're all listening and you're going to listen now. Did I get all of it? Did I mishear? Did I do something different, right? Now you get to listen again and fill in the blanks. So hopefully using that chat, which was your interactive with your partner, I'll do it one more time. You're listening to fill in individually, and then we'll work with our partner. So I'm going to do it one more time because I know I've got people in there like, I can do it. Okay, grab your pen and paper. Here is it one more time. In the children's picture book, Watercress, a young girl is driving with her parents when they spot watercress growing by the side of the road. What you would do now is with the partners, with your partner, you would take the time to reconstruct the text. And I would then challenge the students to think about punctuation and how are they actually going to write it, because this is where the complexity comes in English language, and we can get all into the details. And how do I show that it's a book? And we know that, right? I'm giving you hints. So I would give kids the time now to really think about in teams, how am I going to punctuate it? How do I get that sentence? Then in step 5, you get to compare. And you all have your paper in front of you. Compare your text to the original. In the children's book, did you get apostrophe S for children's? Watercress, did you put it in quotation marks? There's a comma. Did the comma come inside the second quotation mark? Ooh, these are tricky. And the students now are really doing a close comparison for their teams. A young girl is driving with her parents when they spot watercress growing by the side of the road. I noticed in the first one, a lot of you had alongside the road. And that's so interesting, right? That we put words that we would want to say in place of what was actually there in the text. So this is a very much a close listening strategy. It's a focus strategy for individual words. What are they hearing? We pick up their spelling with this. What words are they hearing? Are they missing words? It is so powerful text reconstruction.